Ahoy sailors, it is me Jimmy, and on this episode of PescaFoodie, we're gonna be making a chocolate mousse. It's so creamy and chocolatey, you're gonna love it. So let's start cooking up. First, you wanna begin by chopping up your chocolate, but you can also use chocolate chips. Just make sure the chocolate you're using is a good quality dark chocolate, as it will give us the best flavor. By that I mean it has to be made at least of 75% cocoa, so do make the extra effort getting a nice quality chocolate because it makes a huge difference. Next, we're gonna separate 2 eggs, and I'll show you 2 ways to do it. So crack the egg and pour it in between your fingers. What's happening here is your fingers will catch the egg yolk, yet release the white into the bowl underneath. It is that simple. For the second method, crack the egg in its first third and split it open. Then, start transferring the yolk from shell to shell, letting the egg white fall into the bowl. It is really important that you keep your egg whites clean, so you don't want any yolks or shells in there. So to your egg yolks, add in the sugar, and start whisking using a whisk or an electric beater for around 5 to 7 minutes until the mixture is thick and pale in color like so. Now over a pot of simmering water, put a heat-proof bowl and add the chocolate in it. Then add a knob of butter, some cinnamon, instant espresso powder, and salt, and some water, then stir gently until they are melted. What we made here is called a double boiler, so make sure the bottom of the bowl does not touch the water in the pot, otherwise the chocolate will burn. And you also want to keep stirring the whole time. Once it's smoothly melted, we're gonna temper our egg yolk mixture by adding some of the chocolate mixture to it. And what tempering is just getting the egg yolks to a higher temperature gradually so they don't scramble. So once you whisk that through, go ahead and dump the whole mixture in, stir it well, and put it back on the double boiler to cook the egg yolks. So stir them gently for a minute or 2 until the mixture thickens up. Make sure not to overcook it so you don't end up with chocolate scrambled eggs. While our chocolate mixture cools down a bit, we're gonna whip our cream up. So to a clean cold bowl, add in your heavy cream and start whisking either with a whisk or an electric beater. Also make sure the cream is extremely cold as it will whip up much faster. And you basically want to whip it until you reach a soft peak, which looks like this. Next, we're gonna repeat the same thing with our egg whites, but they will take longer to whip, so I suggest using the electric mixer. You want the egg whites to be at a stiff peak stage like so. At this stage, get your chocolate mixture and add the egg whites to it and fold them in. What folding is all about is basically using a spatula to cut down the center into the bottom and back to the top, mixing both mixtures ever so gently to keep them light and airy. Once you're done, do the same folding technique with your whipped cream. Then your chocolate mousse mixture is done. So pour it into some serving glasses and oh my lord, doesn't that look heavenly? Now as good as it looks right now, you have to wait until it is set. So pop it into the fridge for at least 4 hours, preferably overnight. Then when you're ready to serve, go ahead and top it off with a dollop of whipped cream. And grate some chocolate over the top, and you will end up with the most delicious chocolate mousse ever. Look at how light and airy that is. I can't even describe how good it is. You have to give it a go and share it with your loved ones, but let's be real here. All you will want with this is just some time alone. So make sure you try this out and send me pictures on my social media pages. All the links are below alongside the written recipe for this video. Don't forget to push the thumbs up button and leave your future requests in the comments as well. And if you want more, go ahead and subscribe to stay tuned. But other than that, I'll see you sailors in 2014 on the next cruise.